I made a poll on my channel this morning and the question was, who would you rather see replace Liz Truss as the new Prime Minister? Now, unfortunately, YouTube only allows for 5 choices when you conduct a poll. So the last choice on that poll was general election, so you can vote for Keir Starmer. Now, the reason I put all these choices down was because they are the plausible ones which are going to happen. It's going to be either or in reality. And I just pray and hope to God it's not going to be Rishi Sunak. But that's a video for another time, though I've done one before. If it does happen, I definitely will do another one. Now, the choice I would have liked to put in that poll was general election, but vote for Nigel Farage, but he's not standing. And if ever was a time for a party led by someone like Nigel Farage, it's now. Because people on the right, true conservatives, we are well and truly politically homeless. Now, I've got my inhibitions about Nigel Farage. There's just something about him I can't put my finger on. You see, the guy talks a good game. And really, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had Brexit. And you watch the guy on telly in interviews and you just think to yourself, he's so right in what he says. But again, there's just something about him. Maybe it's the fact that he started numerous political parties and dumped them, just walked away. And it was that time with the Brexit Party, when he made a deal with the Conservatives to stand down his candidates, his Brexit Party candidates, in constituencies where the Conservative Party are standing so they could win. And there's also the fact that he's come out and said that he's the only one going onto the channel, onto the White Cliffs of Dover, and filming and documenting illegal migrants crossing over in their little dinghies. Well, he's not, and he didn't. There are many other YouTubers, for example, who do this daily, and have done it a long time before he did. And one such YouTuber is Active Patriot, and Active Patriot has been doing this regular on a near daily basis for a long, long time. But like I said, there is a massive political vacuum now for people on the right of politics, conservatives, real conservatives, Brexiteers. Remember, there's 17 odd million of us who voted for Brexit back in 2016. So that's 17 million plus potential votes there. And I do think, despite my misgivings, and people come onto my channel whenever I make a video about Nigel Farage and they say, oh, he's a shill, he's a paid opposition, etc. You don't really know that, do you? And quite frankly, it's a ridiculous accusation. I've had it in the past. Apparently, I'm taking money from the Rothschilds in order to do this. And I'm basically a paid shill. I'm taking money. Well, I've only got 28,000 subscribers. And the only time my channel has done well is when I've made videos about Alex Belfield and Phil and Holly out of This Morning, jumping the Queen's lying in state queue. So I doubt very much, wealthy Zionists like the Rothschilds have any agenda against them. And besides, really, if I was taking money from wealthy, shady organisations, you would think I'd have a bigger channel by now. And the YouTube algorithm would be set in order to share me everywhere so I get even more subscribers. Think about that. So, back to Nigel Farage. Now's the time, really, because I think he's the only guy with enough clout. He's got the character, he's got the knowledge, and he has the gift of the gab to stand toe-to-toe with these politicians and let rip at them and tell it how it is. And I think he's worth a gamble. I know I said in a video recently that there's no one to vote for, but after second thoughts and thinking about it hard now, and if it came to it, and I was to use my privilege, my right to vote in a democratic leader, it would be Nigel Farage. And it would piss off the lefties and Twitter no end, and that would really make me happy. Anyway, that's what I think. I would vote for Nigel if he did stand, if he put a new party together with the right people this time, because he is a vote it's worth gambling on for someone like me, rather than not voting at all. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And that's that. So until my next video, take care of yourselves, have a great weekend, and Roger Trout.